Chathany, hello. Wowzers. How we doing, boys? How is life? Jesus Christ. Sorry for no streams yesterday or the day before that. It has been unreasonably hot. There's actually some cloud cover today, so I can stream. It's amazing how that works out. Ugh. Christ. It says it is 65 right now and partly cloudy. I can see direct sunlight outside my window, so that's probably not going to last too much longer. It's the worst in the afternoon and evening. One of these days you'll get it. One of these days you'll fucking understand it. Jesus Christ. Gah. Suffering. Anything strange been going on since the last 8.5 hour stream, by the way? Anything in particular? Anything egregious? Gah. Is another uneventful week where nothing at all happens? You want to talk about the lack of anything being shown off? Did you like seeing 20 minutes of gameplay of a new God of War title that doesn't have Kratos in it? Where 17 minutes were cutscenes? Did you like Quark Chungus Gelatinous Cube? Did you enjoy it? Hey look kids, they're remaking a Rayman game instead of making a new Rayman game. Huh. Nothing is sacred. Sentry versus Superboy Prime next episode. Isn't Superboy Prime like the most powerful character DC has? Yeah, I somehow think Superboy Prime has that. Pretty handily, in fact. Okay, so in context of Superboy Prime's version of Earth, Superboy Prime comes from a version of Earth where everything DC is just a work of fiction like it is here, and he got so fucking mad that he punched a hole in reality and went into DC canon. that's who that guy is. Despite him hating every God of War game 3 and onwards. Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day. I should probably check if I can even run that Onimusha demo. I should probably check that. Been like 3 years since the last Marvel DC matchup? Yeah? Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Why Sentry and Superboy Prime? Huh. I figured a Marvel DC matchup that people actually would have wanted to see was like Mysterio and Scarecrow. Myself, personally. I think that would have gone pretty hard. User saying Superboy should fight Gwenpool. Those people are stupid. And they should be denied human rights. Did you like your Wolverine game? Did you like it? Did you like walking in a straight line? Look how gory it is! Look at all the blood! Look at Jean Grey's face! She looks like a foot! Deborah Wilson. Dude, I should not look at a fucking Marvel video game and think Deborah Wilson's face is the least offensive thing about it. This is a backwards world. Evidently, this is a universe in which the X-Men were never created. And Wolverine and Jean Grey are meeting each other for the first time. And Wolverine and Sabretooth are friends. They are surf ninja-ing. They are doing the surf Dracula for the X-Men. Telling user Sneck right after playing Spider-Man PS4 that the same team will make a Wolverine game and it will be abysmal dog shit. Oh, it's a terrible state of affairs. Ugh. The only thing of note that I liked in that trailer is there's a bit where you're clearly doing like the mid-air tackle from the Origins video game. You know, where you press the button and he just lunges at a motherfucker and stabs him. It's the exact same animation. It's like, oh, that's neat. Yeah, that should probably be a thing that every single like playable version of Wolverine should have. And then everything else sucked. Users are very split on Yuji versus Denji. I wish I could muster even an ounce of a breath enough to care about either of those franchises beyond just jacking it to porn. God, Kobeni's so hot. Huh. Huh. How we feeling, chat? How terrible is life? It feels pretty bad right now. Ugh. Pain and misery. That day is not the day, so true. Bleh. Ah, my neck. All the pain. Anything else going on you want to talk about? Did anything else get announced at that thing? I watched the whole thing and I barely remember anything. They're putting Kool-Aid in those jarred pineapples. It looks like the most nonsensical thing I've ever seen in my life, I'll be honest. Just anytime it comes across the timeline, it goes, this is what we're fucking doing now. This is it. Countless eons of evolution and God's bright plan for humanity led to this. You're making Kool-Aid in a jar of pineapple. Jesus, God in heaven. Timeline is pretty barren besides. The usual suspects are complaining about people complaining about the new God of War title. I think, hang on, I need to... Thief, where is Thief? I need to find Thief, hang on. Let me just throw that in the degen and at Thief specifically. There you go, son. Huh. Did you like the Nanocos? I'm pretty big on Nanoco in all circumstances. Pretty up there. Pretty high up in the tiers. Pre-order Wolverine and unlock 1 technique point. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Chat, you remember in the Deadpool game where Deadpool's like narrator internal monologue was like, yeah, you have to have a skill tree in your video game. Otherwise people will say that there should be a skill tree in the video game despite the fact that it adds nothing to it. No one really took that whole thing. No one that was working at Marvel then looked at that and went, yeah, okay. Is Vtuber riggers, but replace the R, not giving out the rig file because they think it'll leak their secrets. There are many nefarious schemes. Every last one. The whole VTuber, like, rigging and model industry is a scam, by the way. Atta girl. Huh. Chat, people that work on Twitter will tell you that they deserve full-time wages for doing commission work of some kind. Those people are psychotic. I need everyone to be aware of this, all right? In my humble opinion, that is objectively correct, a full live 2D model with as many expressions and a capacity to turn a full side-to-side profile one way or the other, and its full rigging should not cost you a dime over $500 for any reason. Blue Archive Yuri artist ghosting people paying for commissions for multiple years. That does sound like someone that dedicates themselves to being like a Yuri artist specifically. That does sound about right. Links to user-made files made to be used as learning models. You know, Ari rigged her own fucking model and basically drew the whole thing. Very talented. That's my girl. Huh? My spine. Everything is pain and misery. What else got announced at that PlayStation thing? There was more. Huh. I am seeing a whole lot of nothing. They're saying Melody was more influential to Ian Vtubing than Gura. Didn't Melody only debut like a month and a half before Gura? Something like that. I don't think that's enough of a time frame to say you have been more influential on the sphere as a whole. Huh. They announced the Toy Story collection. Chat, the only Toy Story video game I ever played was Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. And from what I remember, that game was a fucking frustrating mess. Gah. Huh. Oh, God. Nothing makes sense. Everything's terrible. Video games were a mistake. Ugh. I know there was more, I just can't for the life of me think of what it was. They released an official Godzilla 98 figure. They modeled the cloaca. Ugh. Why's it gotta be this way, man? Ugh. There is actually nothing on this timeline, man. Actually nothing. Jesus. Huh. Saying people don't like video games because the state of play was seen as a disappointment. I should really see if I can run that Onimusha demo. My only real gripe with the way the new Onimusha looks is the Genma designs don't look like Genma. Onimusha's, like, demons have a really specific look to them. Red Letter Media watched the Backrooms movie and said it was adequate. For those guys who don't really, like, spend a lot of time looking at internet slop shit, yeah, I can understand why they might think that was a breath of fresh air in comparison to other things in the theater. I can understand that. Hey, to Kane Pixel's credit, if nothing else in the world at all, the man is not doing the 100 floors of the back rooms. Everything is wildly different, and look at the cuckoo crazy monsters with the silly names that we designated to them. Oh, yeah! Hope you don't mind the starers. Watch out for Blotzo the Clown on level 43. Ugh. Ah. Can the JP3 Spinosaurus survive the back rooms? Can the freak mutant bioengineered killing machine survive a wireframe thing that is like 6 feet tall? He's gonna be munching on them cables, man. Jesus God. When will they make a movie based on the Don't Learn Chinese green text? Sooner rather than later. We saw that JP analog horror slop, but he can waddle through those hallways like a pro. I think about that video sometimes, man. Yeah, the Spinosaurus' fat ass just squeezing through those narrow hallways to get to a security office where one guy is. Why didn't he just crash through the fucking roof? Ah. What do you think of ill? I think it's bizarre that you live in a world where people are making survival horror games inspired specifically by RE7 and 8. Really hyper specific. It looked fine, I guess. It looked okay. Spinosaurus having his snake eater moment, slowly crawling through hallways for 10 minutes. I got 2 fans blowing on me and it's still too getting hot. It's terrible. That's where I put you. Right. I forgot completely. Apparently it's updating. Good to know. The game had an update of some kind. May as well do that ahead of time. Don't you live in Washington? I live in a shithole, yes. I live in some of the worst places you can imagine. Dinosaur Alien Isolation was called The Lost Wild. Man, that Jurassic Park game that's clearly just Alien Isolation is never coming out, is it? They cease and desisted that guy that was making a Jurassic Park game in Dreams specifically so they could make that game. And then nothing has come of it since the announcement. Surprised that it gets hot there? It's not even so much that it gets hot, it's just the fucking building's made of metal. Ugh. There was one single day of snow this past winter, man. One. and it did not stick. Not even a little bit did it stick. I love RimWorld so much. Huh. Hey, chat, you wanna know what the worst part about not being able to do yesterday was? It got up to 80 degrees and the high for yesterday was 71. Ugh. Half the country having a blizzard while Ori is in his oven house. Dude, I would take sub 30 to negative 30 temperatures. I would take that. Used to get that fairly regularly back in Wisconsin. And everything worked fine for me. Ikumi Nakamura gets to make another game. I popped off when I saw her. I saw the screen and I saw her. That game looked okay, I guess. Looked fine. I think the main character looks like a bum. Aside from that, yeah, it looks okay. I don't care for, like, co-op stuff, but if it's single-player compatible, sure, I guess. Huh. Coldest it got down here was 50. Jesus Christ. Jesus God. Everything is terrible. Nothing is sacred upon this earth. Never beat out New York winters in my mind. What, because the entire infrastructure of a major metropolitan city shuts down because of a foot of snow? What would be your pick for a Death Battle remake, not just for new stats, but just a facelift? Just a straightforward remake where nothing's really different. Probably Guts Nightmare? Probably? Because the animation's kind of shit. They put the CEO of Take-Two in WWE 2K26 and gave him Frank Sinatra's My Way. Of course they did. Yeah, that sounds about the current state of WWE video games. Much wider gap of time between Boba Fett versus Samus remake to now compared to remake to original. Yeah, Monty Ohm's been dead for a long time. Sucks. Man is doing fucking breakdancing routines inside his urn at the state of the Ruby franchise. You know, the early seasons of Ruby, despite their many faults, by Monty Ohm's own admission, the only reason the series existed is so he could animate cool fight scenes with his OCs. That's the only reason Ruby came about. And yeah, those character designs were pretty good. And the fight scenes were pretty good. And then after he died, Rooster Teeth decided to make it a moral crusading lesson about nothing. And in most circumstances, fucked up the designs. Ugh. Jesus, man. You remember when one of the Ruby showrunners confessed that one of the characters, I believe it was Jean, was his self-insert? Remember when Red vs. Blue became about the lore in Ghost AI? I think Montillon worked on like 2 seasons of Red vs. Blue, didn't he? Yeah, that was when they were doing the cool fight scenes. You know, you could have animated cool fight scenes in a thing that was 99% comedy. You could have done that. Not too fond of freelancers. Not too fond of Chorus. Was the death battle any good? They did 2 of them. I did not see the second one. The first one was fine. It was alright. Video games. Turn that sucker down just a little bit. Just so I know what it is I'm doing upon this earth. Just a little bit now, kids. Just a little bit now. And it'll all make sense. Oh, Jesus God. Let's see how this plays out. Probably not well for anyone. Game capture. Hytale. Hey, look, there he is. Look, it's him. See the trailer for the cryptid Pokemon game? I did. That actually looks like something I might try, depending on if it is an acceptable amount of currency. Like no more than $5. Rewatched Epion versus White Tiger Zord recently. Animation and voice acting was real tough. Real rough. Same difference. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Did they add any new... anything to this? Because it didn't actually look at what the patch notes were. Seemingly not. No. Seeming like a whole lot of nothing. They still only have the 1 cape for regular users. Anyway. McFuckenberg. Let's bounce. Oh yeah, this'll go well, it will. Anytime now. Chat, I did a little bit of building since the last time we did this. Just a little. They wanted you to think Ganon would beat Bowser. What a bunch of psycho drivel, huh? Hey, by the way, Chathany, since Twerkster T-Mode has, like, posted Dead by Daylight material and added it towards me, my recommended is now a bunch of Dead by Daylight garbage. Chat, tell me that the people that make Dead by Daylight content are not so foolish as to believe that Vecna from Dungeons and Dragons is more powerful than Dracula. Can you tell me that? Can you just, even if it's not true, can you just tell me that there are not people in the world that believe that? Ugh. Isn't Vecna the Stranger Things character? No, Sneck. Vecna from Stranger Things and the Dungeons and Dragons character Vecna that he was named after are both in the game. I have no idea why that is a thing that happened. I have no clue. as to who thought that would be a good idea, but that appears to be the case. So anyway, I planted some trees. Just around a few spots. I did a little bit of decorating with the moss. Those are only there as like a temporary thing while I still try and get that whole thing handled. Finished flattening all this out. It'll be like a small park area, I think. Take the stairs up here. There'll be a watchtower here. And probably something or other here. Probably. People believe he could fight Goku. This is gonna be a fairly large one. With like a small living space underneath the floor plan, I think. Something to that effect. And then I started walling off some of this spot here. Just a little bit. That's basically all I've done since the last time we did this. Things are at a little bit of a premium, you could say. And I still do not have a new pickaxe. The best I got is the copper now. And that is a sad state of affairs, to say the least. The prisoner is still trapped. They want you to think Pinhead could beat Ash. Is there a reason, like, Leon, Chris, Jill, Ada, Sheva, Claire, Rebecca, Bill, Ash, Heather, and James don't just, like, jump Leatherface and kick the shit out of him? Is there a reason for that? Dude, I got like 90% confidence Chris Redfield could fist fight Jason Voorhees right now. I got like 90% confidence he's gonna knock Jason the fuck out. What am I doing? I'm being confused. As was a style at the time. I'm actually gonna take this and go throw it around somewhere. They didn't because they felt bad for them. Close. I'll finish this path at some point in the next century. Good Smile has enough capital to make its own anime. That usually doesn't turn out well anytime someone tries it. Those Bishoujo figures are really nice, though. If this is going to be a small living space, then I may as well put down a goddamn bed. Just for whoever that ends up being held into. Just one way or another now. Just do a little bit of collecting now. It's gonna be fine. The real question is, what do I make these goddamn things out of? Yeah, that looks like the same thing as what I have. It's only gonna be a matter of whether or not I have enough, and I probably won't. Oh, what fun. Do 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 do. So, Sneck, seeing as how I have streamed both Zone of the Enders titles, how are we feeling about potential Jehuti versus Wing Zero? Because that's like my top 5 most wanted things. I think that'd be pretty fucking based. Be pretty up there. Wing Zero wins. Is that what we're doing? That teleporting is pretty overpowered. Coming together, slowly but surely. Probably do things a little bit this way. I think there's a ground floor difference. Probably the best way to go about that, I think. Appears in 3 episodes in a row, and now Mulder has been raped by him, then replaced by a T-1000. Well, yeah. It was always going to turn out this way. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Huh. Just throw some of this garbage around. Just a little bit now. Just a little bit at a time. Get it out of my goddamn inventory that way, at least. That's not bad. That's not terrible. Son of a bitch. Easy undoes it now. Everything's gonna come out pristine. Everyone's gonna be very impressed. It goddamn better be. Is it nighttime already? No, it's just cloudy. How could they do this to me? Ugh. All this and still too much garbage. I should really get rid of this cobalt. Probably the best thing I can do. You stay there. He knows what he did. Good job, Faz. Still need more charcoal. Just a little bit more now. You better work, goddammit. Ugh. There's always just too much more. Right. Options. Do. Can you believe I haven't actually done anything this entire playthrough? And the Cobblemon mod is added. What Pokemon are you flooding the base with? The ones that walk on 2 legs and are attractive. Huh. Right. Is that what I was doing? Hang on. You know, I really wish I had a zoom button. You know, for as much shit as I'll give those horror Minecraft mod collections, at least they added a zoom button. I don't think I'm gonna have enough for that. Not really. Take these, though. Sure I can find some type of use. Because I could just do the next layer up in a different brick. I could just do that. Depending on my options. The bitch is gonna be exactly what? You know, oddly enough, the shale is still my best option. I just have to keep in mind that it's one of those I'm sure that'll all work out. Wrong one. You. Splendid. Bitchin'. To keep a Glaceon in your room with the weather as it is now, yes. Yes, it would be. Yep. Let's see exactly how pissed off I'm going to be. You know, I could save some time by just doing a different one above where the window is. Handle a few that way. Yeah. Easy. Simple matter. That's fine. That's all good it is. Make more. Make more. This way it'll bleed into the next type of brick. Yeah, that's how that works. Let's go with basalt, why not? See how that all works out together. Oh yeah, this'll go well. Do 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 do. Now it's just gonna be a matter of getting back up there. Easy fix. One little thing at a time. Good, good. Then the switchback. Good. Ga. Oh yeah. Then back. And we'll see if it all works out together or not. Oh God, let it hold out just a little bit, please. Merciful Christ, I beseech thee. Just enough, thank God. Right. Now, unfortunately, I don't have more of that. You hate to see it, quite frankly. Hate to see it. Just enough for that, though. Barely. Moving on. Should probably only go maybe 2 more high, maybe? Something like that? Something to that effect? Maybe? Possibly? Huh. Gonna be a matter of principle at that stage. Right. As far as flooring goes, could do that. That's not bad. It's not terrible. I've seen worse, honestly. Get some use out of these. At least a few. Right, should be enough. Yep. Excuse me, I have 3 ats. 2 of which are from the baby. creature. Thank you, Thief. Huh. Let's see if this comes out particularly tacky looking. Sure, it'll be fine, right? Entirely dependent on some factors. Throw it all together now. This should be just tall enough to not be considered some form of abuse. Should be. Let's find out. Let it close in on itself and it'll be fine. Might have just enough for this. Maybe. Possibly. Because I still need to put stairs down. And enclose this whole thing just a little bit. Just a smidge. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sure, do it that way. This ought to be fine, right? One is the littlest one. Throw the bed back down. There's that. Then it's just a matter of everything else coming together properly. Whichever way that'll be. Could actually get some use out of these. Even just a smidge. That's fine. Could be worse. Could always be worse. I'll be honest. Not terrible. By and large, could be a hell of a lot worse. I should really make a new axe. Do I have any? No, I don't. God damn it. Should be just enough this way, though. Could be. I think. Just do a little bit at a time, wherever you need it. Slot in a replacement. Slot in a replacement. We can live with that. Right. Really hates doing it the way you want, huh? Damn you. Can't really do it the other way, though, because it's like that. Bastards. Freaks, every last one of them. Just wall the whole thing off and pretend it's not there. Probably better off that way. Even that's not an option, son of a bitch. It's like they're taunting me. Either way, I have to go somewhere specific with everything. Right, I don't have more torches, do I? Most I have are these. A time like the present, I guess. You stay there for a moment. Just a moment now. The sun's beginning to set. There's still too much work to be done. You know, usually I wouldn't put this much time and dedication into building something. But I guess since it can technically last forever, I feel more inclined. Easy on does it now. Nap time. You know, whenever you feel like it. Gah. Huh. Ah! My spine. Go to sleep, pig. It's the only way. Yeah, I'm here. There is no escape. Delicious knockoff brand. Anytime the sun feels like setting properly. One of these days... A man who sleeps with his shovel is a real man. Well, while that's happening, I guess. The sleeping. Oink, oink, and such. Gah. Another beautiful day in wherever I am. Too many options. Way too many. Can at least get a couple. Just fill the void a little bit. Huh. You have to play this one by ear, I guess. Completely dependent on where I'm going with it. Tekken Ace game director left Bandai on the 1st. Didn't we already know Harada left? Unless the new one also left. In which case, man, that's really not going well. Gah. If I do everything this way, it should be fine. Until it's not fine. That's how that works. I think. Just enough spaces. Ikeda left. Things are really not going well, are they? Everything's going really terrible for everyone involved. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have used a different type of these. Axe about to break. There it is. Be gone. Go switch over those brick types, because it's those ones I want. And these ones, right? The ornate? Yes. Yes, it is. Did I not just select that type of brick? Did I not just do that? That's what I just did, right? That is not what I just did, is it? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind one of these days. One of these days, it's gonna get real bad. Can that be salvaged? No! Well, that was all pointless then, wasn't it? Everything is completely without purpose. All things are bad. How do I even go about this shit? No, really, I had them up here this way specifically so it would do a thing. But then I think I did it too low. Or too high. One or the other. Either way! Oh, I'm gonna have to move everything down one. Oh, God. Oh, God! Easy on does it now. Don't fly off the handle. Ugh. We're gonna be here all goddamn day, aren't we? Oh, Jesus. Ugh. One of these days. Gah. Until Dawn 2 is a thing right now. You know, it really took them forever to just make a dedicated sequel to the one good game they made, huh? Things could have been better. A long time ago. And instead they weren't for a while. Oh God, this is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? A little bit more. Just a little bit. One little thing at a time. Jesus God. Holy Christ. Move everything down one. It'll be fine. Now, very specific. Exceedingly so. I guess I could just do it this way. I guess. Kind of defeats the merit of what I was trying to do. Kari, hello. Just enough, thank God. So now that's that way, and I can see clearly out in that direction, and the sun is starting to come out of the cloud cover. God damn it, I just want it to be rainy 24/7! Huh. What to actually do? Little bit of this. That's fine, we can live with that. Not so much with that. More! Music's turning into the end of Predator for a minute. Could be worse, I suppose. Technically. Huh. Still, the entire point of this was something more specific. Marble's probably not prominent enough. The slate might be. I'm gonna go that route with it. But even then, it probably shouldn't be any more higher than, like, right there. And that's gonna take some doing. Turn you into that. You into that. There you go. One little step at a time. And it'll all come together. It better, goddammit. Maybe a little too smooth. Just a little. Huh. Still just enough that I can do that. Now, what to do with the rest of you? Good question. There's never enough time, any way you look at it. No matter which way. Could do it that way, I suppose. Worse ways of going about it. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. Problem is, I want to keep the whole thing a little bit consistent. Just a little, you know? So, door there. Door here. Outer stairs, maybe? Outer stairs might work. Probably better than you'd think. Probably. Even if it's a little excessive. Maybe. Perhaps. They're just there as a placeholder. Just a little bit. Because now you're at level with that. It's probably enough. Probably. And it's still within the confines of the line. So that might be alright. I just have to do it a really specific way now. Get rid of these. Face them towards the damn thing. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You're facing that way, you're facing that way, you're facing that way, you're facing that way. Because there's going to be a wall there anyway, so that's fine. And I'm out of stairs. Someone going to die for this one of these days. One of these days is going to be real bad for everybody involved. It's going to be real terrible, it is. Huh. Calm. Calm. No reason to start screaming. Ay, 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 ay. A little bit of that's probably fine. Should have just enough there to do the whole thing at the top. Should be okay. Who dares? You. Huh. That's what I needed. As long as it's that way, then it's all good. Jesus Christ. Easy on does it now, children. Gonna be a bitch and a half to do it this way later. Because of the way the whole thing works out together in entirety. Might not even have enough for the top floor here. Jesus God. Holy Christ. Oh. Just barely not enough. Christ. Huh. Be ready for 8 hours of streaming. I somehow don't think we're doing that again. I somehow don't think that's gonna happen. Rid of this damn thing, finally. Oh, what to do about all this, then? Early because later it'll be hot? Yes. It's the worst in the afternoon and the evening. Easy on does it now, children. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. What I really need is more cobble. That's really what I need. But first, I'm going to get a new pickaxe. Because frankly, I'm sick of doing this whole thing. Too many means of repair being skimmed through. You couldn't even make it through that. You sicken me. You disgust me deeply to my core. I really don't want to have to use the entire stack of beach log for that. I need a steady supply of coal, goddammit. I don't feel like using Twitter right now. Sticks will work. A couple of stacks of sticks will work. I can live with that. Easy on does it now. Boy, I said, there you go. Deposit these downstairs while I got a minute. It's a finely oiled machine. More thorium. Could just make another pickaxe out of thorium. I could just do that. Can also make that. But I don't think poison is really going to be that prominent for me, somehow. I really don't think it is. Really wish these had, like, very specific numbers. Other than just that whole thing. Really better off, probably. It's actually equal tier to thorium, huh? How odd. Screw it, hand it over. What does Pappy actually need for a pick? Linen is what I needed. There you are. It'll all make sense over the course of history. And if it doesn't, then fuck me, I guess. Craft. Craft. Find replacements. You done? Oh, you are. Cool. Of course you're full up. Not really much help there, is it? Not truly. Yeah, I hear you. Do-do-do-do-do. There, through there. You go here, you go there. Now it's just a matter of getting everything I could ever need. Please, God. I prefer cobble over the chalk, I'll be honest. Few spots. Right, still get a decent amount. Probably gonna need more than that. Probably. Right. Good enough. Which way to go about everything? That is an excellent question. Not you. You, though. That probably works out fine. I think, anyway. What I think is really the only thing that matters. Quite frankly. Everything's always so specific this way, huh? Has to be. A little bit of that. Yeah. Still gonna need so much more, my god. I'm gonna do a roundabout edge like that. At least a little bit. Just a hair now. Is it getting to be nighttime again already? Christ. Easy on dozen now, son. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, the darkness. Once I do all that, and that'll go down there. It's fine, just need to replace all the brickwork. Simple enough matter, really. All things considered. Easy does it. Good enough on that end. Easy. As long as it's not filled in with dirt, it's fine. Good enough on that. Something smaller scale. It's really all I need. And it's all coming together. Slowly. Surely. Oh, dear Christ. Oh, everything is not gonna go well. Now, I could get more shale. Just through the damn portal. Gonna be kind of a problem to do at this stage, though. Pig, sleep. Nap time. I awaken. Not really a whole lot of useful options there either, huh? Not truly. Huh. Alright, fine, let's go get more shale cobble. The only way I know how. Hello. I'm here again! Isn't that lovely? Get that regen buff going before it's end. Take that, freak. Yeah. 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 Curses. Come on, then! Where'd you go? Where'd he go? I know you were here, damn it! The hell is your respawn rate? Problems for later. Let me just take your infrastructure, you don't need it. I need more. Many more. Guess we'll take these. It's all the same goddamn thing. Not so much the rubble. Easy on does it now, children. Stand back, Mr. Fox. There's nefarious ne'er-do-wells inside. Discard that shit. You little bastard. All right, who wants it? Yeah. Now, that one didn't last long, did it? Run, Mr. Fox! Come on, then. Yeah. It's a little painful. You know, just a little. Just a smidge, you could say. Boy, what I wouldn't give for some type of magic bullshit. It hurts a lot. It hurts like a lot. Hold down the fort a little bit. Just a little. That bear is there, and I don't like how close he is. Why don't you get mad at him? I feel fine, quite frankly. You know, this might be enough for everything I need anyway. Let's go and hope for the best. God, that's useful. Easy does it. Suffering beyond the pale. Gah. The darkness. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm gonna eat these berries. Delightful. Right. This whole thing might be a bit of a problem. Could make it work. Could. It takes some doing. Because right now I just need more of those, not so much you. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do. I also can't replace those, which is kind of cringe. 23 might be enough. Guess we'll go check. Go all the way up with it. And we should have enough room for all that I need. Just one little goddamn bit at a time. enough. Never enough for anything. Yo, is that a condor? Is that what that is? Ugh. Throw a few more in. 20 should definitely be enough now, right? Just go about it this way, and we should all be fine. God willing. Easy on does it now, son. That's going in a step in the right direction, I think. Just a little. The rest of this might be a problem, though. But I think there's a way to alleviate that. I just have to do it really specific-like. And actually remember what I'm doing this time. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You. That way. That's how you do that. Step it up, for God's sake. It's all gonna come together. Just have to have faith in the plan. And it'll all make sense. Not terrible. Could be worse. Could always be worse, quite frankly. Huh. Just needs to be done in the proper way. Now I just need the smooth ones. Probably don't have enough for that either, but I guess we'll find out. There you are. There you are. Good. We're going places, thank God. That's fine. Just make everything work how it's supposed to, and we'll be all right. One step. Easy as it all stands. There's that. 3. Son of a bitch. Get in your place. Ugh. I need more. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm blind? I feel like I am. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15. 16, 17. But I should also do it in the other one, so that's not really an option, god damn it. Oh, this is gonna be painful, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Huh! Issues all around! Boy, I really did this the worst way you can, huh? This might be a problem. I think I have so many of these. Alleviates some of the stress. Just a little bit. Faint as it is. Gonna take a hot minute, though. Might have enough to do it this way. Might. Three, 4, 5, 6. Shit, that actually works. Huh. I even have one spare. Funny that. Good, 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 good. Now, I just need to make some more of these. And we should be fine besides that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Steady. $12 should be enough, right? I think. Let's go find out and be disappointed together. Ugh. Oy, oy, oy. Apparently not. Scheisse. Why is it always something in this goddamn place? Ugh. Still, it's a good amount of the way done. Mostly. There's always just another problem. Always another. Chat, I need to piss. I'll be right back. Don't leave, for the love of God. Yeah. I'm back. The clouds are coming back, too. Thank God. Anyway, construction. What was I doing? Oh God, I need so much shit just to finish this the way I want. There's always gotta be something. You know, chick, I may in fact be losing my mind. You know, I could use some actual furniture. Furniture would be nice. Huh. Really haven't been getting a lot of play out of that furniture thing, have I? Where are you? There you are. Like, it's not like I can just make a couch. That's the problem that I have with this at present. And it only has the one tier to it, so there's no extras. Why won't you let me just make a couch? Everyone likes a couch. Oh, the evil. What do I need to make regular candle? Copper. Right. You really can't pull from that? It's right there. Like, right down there. Ugh. Get off the table, Faz. Not so much that way. Not so much that way either. You're gonna have to build a couch. It's 2026 and you still want me to put 2 stairs side to side and throw a sign on both sides. It's a sad state of affairs. This is what life has become. Fluffy bunny today. The creature. Gah. I must locate something. A moment, please. A moment of your time, please. Just give me a second. Thinking about some nonsense. Ugh. Really not a lot here that I can use, huh? Not a terrible amount. You'd think it would be a more simple matter of locating. Evidently not. I'm just not seeing anything. You hate to see it. Instructed to keep an insane Foyd out of the restaurant. Fortunately, didn't come across her, but I hear she is a psycho. Well, they're all like that, to be fair. One of these days, damn it. One of these days. Chat type baby. Chat, type baby in the chat right now. Chat, I need you to type the word baby in the chat right now. Right now. Immediately. I need you to do it. I need you to do it. Do me a solid right now. Thank you. One of these days I need to finish this goddamn thing. What are these made out of? Are these beach? I think they are. Can I just do this right now? It'd be really helpful if I could. Because I've been waiting to do that one for a while. Even just getting it covered would be nice. Right, so I just need 2 of the side ones. No, I'm gonna need more than that, actually. You know, really just as many as I can make. Good. That'd help a lot. Yeah, like that. Splendid. Easy does it now. This works. This might all go according to plan. Might be fine. Easy does it. And just do a little bit of that and we should be fine. God willing. The straw is in place. Rumor that Mojang will have the weather and time of day set to your current location. That sounds like a horrible idea. Why did people think that was good? Mojang doing everything in their power to not add in things that people would actually enjoy, and instead add in a bunch of bullshit that has no place anywhere in civilized society. Darkness. Chat, what do you think? Should it be 2 more rows of the angled ones that meet in the middle? Or should it just be 2 flat ones over the top of these? Which do you think? Did they ever add rideable dragons? Not that I'm aware of. Angles or flat for these last 2 spaces, you think? Good. Flat angle. Thank you all for being so helpful. Oh, Jesus. You know, either way, I'm gonna need to go get more goddamn wood. Oh, it's always something. Oh, the darkness. Oh, Ed. All versions of Rayman Legends Remake require online to be installed. Ubisoft cannot go under fast enough. It needs to go out as fast as humanly possible. Now, where is a tree with beechwood? Because I know that's not it, right? Pretty sure? No, that's redwood. Sorry, cedar. Same difference. Realize her microphone was on the whole time during the gameplay-only stream. Probably not, no. Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I need more. That ought to be enough. Fans are loud. Well, yeah. Easy on does it now, children. We're getting places. Still gonna need more fences to get that whole thing in. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Go on now, son. Easy does it. A little bit more. Get the angle right. There you go. Little bit more, God damn it. Good enough. At least there's that. Alright, that looks fine. I just need more fences now. Deadwood fences, specifically. That's gonna be kind of hard to come by. Jesus God. One silly step at a time. Up and at 'em. Bedtime. First it's cloudy, then it's sunny. Then it's cloudy, then it's sunny. God damn it. I need a constant stream of dreariness to function properly. Good. You know, I never did figure out how to do this. Did I? I just need a bunch of silver and azure now. I might have enough silver, but I definitely don't have enough azure. I don't even know how magic works in this. What did that say? Was that 10 silver? Surely I have 10 silver. Yeah, I got more than that. Azure logs are going to be at a bit of a premium, I think. Let me go check that old thing down there. Hang on. Shut that. I ran past it. Oh no, I might actually have enough. I might actually. Huh. Huh. Hmm. Just have to put things into perspective where they belong. You go there. I'm carrying around too many things, goddammit. All I need is 10. Let's see what happens when I can shoot ice. God, I wish I could make ice. Grant me your power! Let's see how this shit works. Why do I have so many sticks? No, really, I'm asking. Huh. Don't really need you. So, off you go. Good enough. I have ice! How does this work? Like that? Okay, alt fire is rapid fire. Primary fire is a charge shot. That's pretty neat. Huh. Not really gonna be helpful to me, but it's neat. I'm gonna go stuff this stuff back into that chest. Yeah. Oh. Good to know. Nice to have the option from time to time. Just around the bend now, kids. You go back in there. We're fine. Huh. I have ice powers. For however long I can do that for. This is pretty neat. You think I would have done this sooner? Not really much of an option, unfortunately. Huh. I should find something to use this on. That's what I should do. See how that works out for me. Who wants to be a test subject? Who's a hostile form of life that wants to be a test subject? I know at least one of you must. There's usually like a plethora of skeletons around. Be gone, piggy! The sound of chimes. Where the hell's a skeleton? Skeleton! I'll take a bear even, for God's sake. This is taking much longer than I thought it would, I'll be honest. Hello? Hello? Someone? Anyone around? I've been walking for so long, it turned to autumn. Yeah, I guess a spider will work. Oh, hey, a bear. Stop. What? Not really all that feasible. Not truly. Ow. Dick. What days is it you're heading to California? Driving on the 29th, so that'll take a day. And then I should be back on the 5th, maybe the 6th? Something like that? Sorry, I was in the middle of something. You son of a bitch. You know, honestly, it could be better. Could be. Huh. I don't think it was basalt I was using before, was it? Maybe? Could be. Might have been. Huh. Take my fill, I guess. Will Slop Stream be this week? What's happening? Family reunion? Basically. More or less. Take all the things, and then give nothing back. Hope it's a good time. When you're walking around California in the middle of summer, it's going to be agonizing. The hog! No, wait, home's that way. Huh. Funny that. The staff is cool looking. Pray for you then. Thank you. It's gonna be rough. I'm gonna need some gel padding for my goddamn shoes. That's what I'm gonna need. Oh, God. Wait a minute, that's not my house. That's a house of ill repute. Must be for their legal counsel to want to leave the case. Are we talking about low-tier gun? Represented himself in court, he did. I was informed it worked. Do 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 do. Goddamn bright and sunny out. As soon as I look outside, it's not looking good. Looking pretty bad, even. Ugh. There's so many mine shafts around my property, man. Yeah. Just woke up? I suppose not. It's a Hytale stream. Nothing ever happens. Good. Oh. Is not a smart man. Despite speaking English well enough to want to defend herself in court, she requested her legal counsel be let go, and the lawyer happily left the case. Well, that sounds dire, doesn't it? Get rid of this goddamn plant fiber. Yeah. Yeah. Collect. I need to go turn these into smooth bricks right now. Smooth brick! Even though I don't really have the room to do that. 10 should be fine, I think. I'm walking around with way too much shit. You out! Don't need to hang on to that no more. Do 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 do. Good. That works. That all works out pretty neat. You there. Thank God. Didn't think that would actually work. Just enough, huh? Barely. Still somehow worked out. Not sure how. Work like that. Gonna take a minute every once in a while. It's a whole thing it is. Goddamn plant fiber. Away with you. There's just too much garbage. I wanted to make it look nice and pristine. Ugh. Why must I suffer so? Gonna need more. Always more. Maybe? That might be enough. Maybe? And then only, like, 3 of those, I think. It just raises too many questions. Just enough. Then you. Guess I even made one too many. No, I need one more. You sons of bitches. Plus doors I need to do at some stage. Or is that a marble? Yes, thank God. Exactly as many as I need. Plus you. Exactly one short. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Be fine that way. Should be fine that way. That's where I put you. And I'm still gonna need 4 more of that. It's always something else. 4 more. 4 more. 4 more of the smooth shale. And then it'll all come together. Powerful. Was it just bright and sunny for a second and then it was like pouring rain again? Is that what just happened? That all works out. Just a matter of this whole thing being cut off now. Easier said than done, I guess. Oh, Jesus. I go, like, gradually down, that might work. Yes. Until it all comes to a head. It could work. Don't think it would be a good idea, but it could. Huh. Just a matter of exercising as much as we can. I need some more of this type of wood also. Alright, let's go chopping some trees. Never mind my snapped ankles. Walk it off like a man. I think that's birch over there. I think. How many holes in the earth are around my property? Oh yeah, there he is. Ought to be fine. Little bit extra. These trees have fused together into some type of homunculus. I think that's all of that I need, honestly. Still, since I'm already here. Get out of my inventory, damn it! Always taking up too much space. All of this is mine. Thank you, Christ. Do-do-do-do. 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 One step is all you need. And we just have to convert these over to the type of wood we need. Which I can do in here, thank God. You! Yes. 10 should be fine, I think. I really need to get rid of all this stuff. Like, it's taking up a lot of space, man. Like, more than you could get out. There. Stop squeaking! I should really just go into creative and fix the goddamn water, since apparently it doesn't flow like it should. Head around the bend to where I need to be. Yeah. Easy on does it. Then I just need to do the top edge. And it should be fine. Mostly. Kind of. I guess. You know, really, I should just be using more of this shit, if I'm being completely honest. Instead of that. Just for the edge. Just for the edge. But it's a whole thing, unfortunately. Oh, too many options! Eh, fuck it. Could be worse, I suppose. I am really walking around with too much of this shit. Helps a little bit, at least. The air is just so dry anymore. I like the creaking. The creaking is nice. Ah! Shoulder. Pain. Agony. Suffering. Give me an excuse to use this shit. There is that, if nothing else. Better than the alternative. Suppose. I don't think it'd go very well if I did it the other way. Did it that way, and that way, and then that way, and then that way, and then that way, but I don't think that gives me enough clearance, does it? Doesn't seem like. Plus then I would have to do a whole thing. But then this being the way that it is... Yeah, just axe it. You, out for a second. That's fine. And just do it that way, that way, that way. And just all around. That should be okay. In that case, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can live with that. I think that'll turn out a-okay. God, I hope so. There's always just need for more space every time we do this, huh? Kind of without issue every time. Pre-sap out. This ought to be fine. God, I hope. worse. Could be. Technically. Everything could be worse if you think about it. You know, a half slab probably looked better here, if I'm being completely honest. Problem is, how to actually go about that. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to that one thing, aren't I? There's always something up in this bitch. Losing my mind! Thy kind are all of a piece. Alright, load up. Hey, freak! The audacity! Okay, this may have been a mistake. I'm out. At least they can't follow me through. Thank God. Fine! What are you throwing that at? I'm asking. Yeah. Eh. Oh, good, we're doing this. You son of a bitch. Or you can just completely miss, that's cool. Really use some cover, I'll be honest. Really work my magic, you know? Oh, there's a lot of you. Oh, there's a lot of you. Oh, dust storm. You fuckers. Well, that's busted finally. Now that's just bullshit. Fine. Have it your way. Where are you? Cowards! Well, now it's a matter of principle. Ugh. This place sucks. And a man cannot cook. Even a little bit. What a terrible day to be me. Decorative potion. Yeah, that'll be the difference maker. You guys got anything stashed up here? Oh, you do. Would you look at that? Better than nothing. Really? I can't even tell if it's broken or not. This place is pretty awful. You know that? Ugh. Everything is awful. Everything's terrible. Got in the pain. Ugh. See, she's still alive. Some POWs couldn't go that long without food. Is this what it's come down to, then? I need to check this quick. It doesn't say it's broken. No, it's my helmet. Figures. Back from work. Snack. Nope, helmet's kaputs. Out you go. I guess I should make one out of thorium now. As well. Sleepy time. Valor. Gah. Can't fit through door. There you go. Playing lots of Morrowind. At least someone's enjoying themselves. Make as much of this garbage as I can, quick. Got no reason not to. Excellent. Problem is, I don't think I actually have any linen. Breton Knight. There are worse options. What'll tomorrow's stream be? I never know. I've never known for as long as I have lived. Never mind, I can just do it. Oh. On you go. Good enough. Let Pappy just eat a notch of corn quick. Wants to see Digital Circus Friday, so probably gonna be a no-show there. Godspeed. Wasn't Plants vs. Zombies the runner-up for the last poll? Perhaps. It's possible. I know not the truth of the matter at the best of times, I'll be honest. Oh, now I'm gonna have to do it this way, aren't I? And to think I made all of these for no reason. Live in a world where Digital Circus gonna outdo a Star Wars movie in theaters. You remember when the Care Bears movie outperformed, I think it was Black Cauldron? You remember? I remember. What? You don't remember that? When the Care Bears movie came out, it outperformed the Black Cauldron from Disney at the box office. That was a dark time for the Walt Disney Corporation. He was spinning in his graves. Movie that nearly killed Disney, that's true. God damn it. Why won't you cooperate? Okay, there's that. Just need a little bit more now, and it'll all make sense. Starting with you. Good enough. Ugh. I'm not 40, so I wouldn't remember. My man has never once watched a Nostalgia Critic review, has he? I hate Jujutsu Kaisen fans. Understandable. Yeah, I get it. He remembers it so I don't have to. Chat, did you know that Douglas has done stream playthroughs of every Kingdom Hearts game? That happened. That's a thing that happened. Huh. Excuse me, I need to baby react this. There we go. Just as it should be. I'm dying. Good. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Loved Kingdom Hearts, so he decided to check it out. What a strange timeline. Baby react it? That is the idea, yes. Oh, you... James Rolfe, why modern movie theaters suck video last night. I'm guessing these are American things. My theater doesn't have any of this shit. Give it time, it'll have at least one of them. No, I think that was the wrong one. Definitely was. Good. Curse you! Yeah. I'll be taking that. Got Elder Scrolls Online, haven't played it yet, but looks fun. Good luck. Having a few that are mismatched is not the worst idea, I'll be honest. That's not terrible, I guess. Could be worse, technically. I just need to fetch you. Make exactly one of these. And then do a little bit of this. Yeah, that's fine. We can live with that. Yeah. Oh. Do 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 do. One little iota of a thing at a time, and we'll get exactly what we deserve. You must cooperate. Yeah, like that. Good enough. Good enough. Ugh. I can anger, which appears to be a trend with these Halo streams. Very specific. There. Now I just need 1, 2, 3 of those. Which I can go make right now. Oh, what joy. Do-do-do, do-do-do. How many marathoners will show up? Too many. One is too many. Did you know you can go play Marathon right now? They just announced the second season of Marathon. Did you know you want to go play Marathon, don't you? You want to go play Marathon, the extraction shooter by Bungie. Instead of Marathon. A revolutionary first-person shooter made by Bungie. Good. Just a little bit now. There you go. I don't like extraction shooters. No one on Earth should. Yet here we are. If I just do like this, we should have enough. Yes. That all technically works out. Sort of. Well enough. Good. Good. All it needs is a step in the right direction and we'll all be fine. Aside from all the facts that we're not fine. Could always be worse. Technically will be worse at some stage. Actually bother trying to fill in this gap now. There. Perfect. Fantastic. Without flaw. You love to see it. Thief. Survived another day of cleaning up cat piss. They give you a shiny button if you do it enough. You know, I could have just done this the whole time, huh? Would have been making my life a lot easier. One big patch coming out, likely the final one. I'm sure all 4 people that have been playing Destiny 2 will be really happy. Gah. Why do I have rubble? Barney? Oh, suffering. I can do that. I could do that. That's not a bad way to do that. Not terrible at all. Could be worse. Could always be worse. Let's go see if 20 is enough. Rouge in that Sonic Batman crossover. She seems more full, in other words, would. Every man with a healthy libido should be able to look at Rouge the Bat on any given day and say would, instead of what Sonic Team has been trying to do to her ever since. Gah. Not too fond of what Sonic Team has been doing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more than this shit. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more. Way, way more, in fact. Oh, it's gonna be a doozy. A significant amount, even. Sonic Team should be taken out to pasture. For Happeth. This all started when users going, huh? Wah? Wah? When Sega designed a sexy character. Little bit. The modern Sonic fandom is unbelievably cucked. Like, it's bewildering to see. It's psychotic. Flat Rouge is an atrocity on the level of the actress for Starlight inserting an entire Lego set of plastic into her face. At some point, we need to start holding plastic surgeons accountable for that shit. At a very dire rate, in fact. We need to make sure it's a long, drawn-out, painful process. Agonizing, one could say. Shut up, chick! Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. Work your magic like so. Make it a good showcase of that voodoo. We're gonna have to do these things one step at a time. Ugh. Do good surgery, get paid. Do bad surgery, get paid and get paid again to fix it. Remember Sonic 1 to 3 had a rough transition to 3D crowd too? Those people were always insane. Those people have been psychotic for 30 years. Ugh. Absurdist revisionism. Unbelievably inept. Do a little bit of this. That's fine, we can live with that. Can't really do it that way, unfortunately, huh? Ugh. Pretty roofs? I've seen worse. Sally Acorn fans popping up like Japanese soldiers not realizing World War II ended decades ago. When was the last time Sally was even in anything? I've been of the mind that that character has been absent for 20 years. Is that not accurate? I thought she was dead. Is she not dead? Do it like that, we'll be fine. Couple hours alone with the lesbians from the comic, and they won't be lesbians anymore, especially the wolf. You see, that's the thing about the homosexual women. They'll all reset to factory defaults after a while. You don't even really have to do much. It's the way God intended it to be. Yeah. Oh. Easy does it. I'm gonna need more roofs. God damn it. Gonna need way more roofs. Way more. Bethesda is gonna release another Fallout game before Elder Scrolls 6, pushing it back even further. The long-rumored Fallout 3 remaster is probably the only thing you're gonna get. $20-year wait between Skyrim and Elder Scrolls 6. I think if game development takes longer than 5 years, you should be forced to give whatever you've done away for free. I'll be real honest. I don't think games should be announced until they're a week out from release. Really, it's what they deserve. You know, why does this only work sometimes? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's acceptable, I guess. Duke Nukem 2000. Oh, it took forever, it did. And then no one wanted it after a while. Can't imagine why. I'm gonna need so much fucking basalt for this, dude. It's unbelievable. Are those even the same ones? No, they're not. Not even a little bit. You used the wrong ones. You sons of bitches. You tricked me. You have betrayed me. On Nicole from the comics, her fur pattern mimicked stirrups. I'm going to need a visual example, I'm afraid. I'm gonna need so much of this shit. Oh god. There's not gonna be enough room anywhere. Oh Jesus. Scott the Waz saying Forever wasn't that bad and that Duke Nukem was dated anyways. I think anyone that willingly watches Scott the Waz should be subjected to torture. Ugh. I'm gonna need to see this, hang on. Yeah, that's pretty alright. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not terrible at all. Good. Right, hunting down that clip and using that for Duke to lay the beat down on him in MCW. It's a possible route. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Wish YouTube chat would randomly stop randomly dying. It has a habit of doing that for no discernible reason. Holy shit, is that Scott the Woz when I see a skull wearing glasses in the Terminator bone pile? We should all be so fortunate. Chicken bone thin arm making a weak raised fist. If YouTubers are advocating for your social movement that was already proven to be a money laundering scheme, I feel like they should get prison time. I feel very strongly about this. Gah. Duke fucking kills Scott the Woz. Really, it's what they deserve. You know, I could reasonably get rid of this outer wall now. I could do that. It's always something. Always too many options. I'm going fucking crazy. Hell, it's most of the way done. It's really just the roof and the furnishings. It's not a bad haul for one day's worth of work. Area's coming together pretty nice. And to think I can just save the entire thing at any time. Breathtaking. Gah. Why do I have so many cobblestone and stone walls? Cult compound is coming around nicely. I think it's too large to be considered a compound, isn't it? Brought in Rasslor just to job out. I can't bring in Rasslor to his full power because I don't have access to Randy Savage. For the flame-throwing ATF tank, it's pretty alright. One of these days I need to actually finish this damn thing, too. Oh, I don't know if I showed you this. I did something very basic here, just because there was already a mine shaft in this spot. So I just walled that off a little bit. Just logged it in. There's this one too, but that only goes right to there. Yeah, ends right there. There's too many goddamn mine shafts around here. Minecraft porn should be called Mine Shaft. Has anyone ever redone that video of the kid screaming at his mom going, "Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft"? Except he's reading Mein Kampf. I feel like that's an easy joke anyone should be able to make. Gah. Everything is painful. Rasslor v Space Ghost Dad v Bonesaw v Macho King Randy Savage. One night only. That's a lot of ooh yeah. Cream always rises to the top. Minecraft porn should be called a Class A felony. So you're not into that one mod that explicitly gives you a wife, I see. Cucked behavior, quite frankly. I seen how it is, boy. I hate Domino's. Their half-off deal ends at 6-7. I laughed. I laughed, I did. Ugh. Humorous. That's where that is. Good. Oh, yeah, Stephanie McMahon. That has to be the reason, right? Has to be. Vince wishing him the best of luck in WCW live on air to never mention this motherfucker ever again. Up until after he died. Has to be, right? I'm dying. I'm taking this over there to use as furniture. There's no reason not to. It's something, for God's sake. Furniture is nice just to have, isn't it? You know, I keep forgetting I look like this. Oh. Oh. Nature. Well, it's been 3 hours. I think that's good for one day. Ah! Another day where nothing happened. Yeah. Thank you for coming by the stream, kids. I appreciate it. If you want to know when streams are going to be, what we're going to be doing any given day, scroll down just a little bit, hit link volume on Twitter. Twitch is down there, stream there also. Give that a follow if you like. Patreon's down there. Little bit score with one with help and giving the horse a little bit right. Yeah, and thank you. We'll be back tomorrow. Something or other. Maybe I'll pull it. Not quite sure. I'll let you know, though. Thanks, though. I'll see everyone in the next one. Take care now, kids. Goodbye.